This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the FIU Panthers and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pena. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers offense will take the field first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With speeding down the left side, crosses midfield. At the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Finds his man. On the move at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Got it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! Oh! Great job by the back on the option. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Pena. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He breaks a tackle. Maybe a crease. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
I don't know what the records are, but Jesse, they are very much in danger. It looks like Derrick Henry playing with a bunch of 6-year-olds out here right now. Just hand him the ball, and he's just doing whatever he wants, however he wants, and putting up some stupid numbers.
He looks like Derrick Henry and Pop Warner. I mean, that's what this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous what we're watching, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. That's reeled in. It's Zimmerman. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the 1st down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
Under fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? back to pass. Under fire. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation, drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
The offense changing the play. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lions. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
It's complete to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Running inside, it's Lions. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on 1st down. He's got him.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pocket breaking down. Kept it loose past the marker. Turning it on. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you've got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. And down he goes. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Going long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Not for the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. He's past the 30. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Hits the side, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He lofts one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercept, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, FIU. A pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Back open in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working that left side now. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They just keep firing. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Lions. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Here's a heat, and they got it. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida International comes out to start this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. FIU will line up to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lyons. Knocked down for the tackle.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the 2-point conversion here. Pick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Snags it quickly on the left. Runs through the tackle. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. FIU trying to finish the deal and run out the clock. Running inside, it's Lyons. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. He takes a knee, and it took longer than they had hoped, but they finally get their first victory of the season.